Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good hello. Wherever you are in the world, welcome to Smrt Live class. My class, Intermediate English. Intermediate, right? We have we have 4 classes, and my class is kind of the middle class. If my class is too easy for you, you can join Neil's class. His class is for higher level students. And if my class is difficult for you, we have Nicole's class, a little bit lower level. I am watching the chat. Thank you everybody for coming to my class or our classes. But my class every Tuesday and Friday. Hey guys, how are you doing? I see Carla's here today, and August, and Rosa, and Stephen Blair. Rie Goto, this is your first Smrt Live class I saw in the chat. Welcome, welcome. I hope it's not the last. Let's get started. Before I start the lesson, remember you can support us by becoming a premium subscriber. Here's the link, smrt.me/smrt/live. And remember, premium subscribers receive homework about these classes, quizzes, exams about these classes. Also, premium subscribers, where's my list? Here are the premium subscribers in my class. Andre, and this person I haven't met yet. Khalid, Thushara, Anthony, Ekaterina, Julnar, Elena, Mihai, Zara, Hanan, Mona, Nitesh, Noriko, Pyamfuti, Pascoa, and Rosa. You guys, tomorrow is our weekly video chat. So tomorrow at the same time as this class, right now, tomorrow, we're going to do a video chat. So I check your email at this time. I will send you the special link. And remember, premium subscribers, you can open my blog and you can see a video about how to do the video chat. So let's get started, guys. Let's get started. Today, what are we going to do? What's the lesson about? Can anybody tell me what the lesson is about? Many students join the chat and they always ask, what's the lesson about today? Well, today we're going to talk about some vocabulary. And then we're going to continue talking about modal verbs. And we're also going to focus on must. Okay, we're going to talk about have to, and we're going to talk about have got to. So that's what we're going to do in today's class. Okay. In the next class, we're going to talk about complex sentences, and we're going to talk more about modal verbs, different kinds of modal verbs. Pascoa says there's no sound. Can the other people in the chat let me know if the sound is not working? Sometimes it's just one person's computer. It is okay. Rosa says it's okay, but that's next class. Today we're gonna do some vocabulary and we're gonna do some grammar after. Yeah, there's sound. I think there's sound. Okay, so we're gonna do something special today. I am going to say a word, and I want everybody to type the word in the chat. Okay? So I'm going to say the word, the vocabulary word, and I want you guys to practice listening and spelling. Okay? If you know the word, please type the word in the chat. Okay? And then I'm going to show you the word here after you type it. Okay? So the first word, and we have talked about some of these words already, but let's go, okay, guys? Type the word in the chat. The first word is advice. Advice. Listen to my pronunciation. Advice. And I'm going to give you an example sentence. The advice that was given to me was terrible. The advice that was given to me was terrible. Is it a C or an S? C or an S? Ah, I see a mistake. I see a mistake. Advice. Advice. Let's go. Advice is with a C. Remember the pronunciation. Advice. French Leo, Stephen Blair, no S. The S one is advise. Advise. Okay? But I said advice. Advice is a noun. Next word, amount. 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 There is a large amount of work for us to do. There is a large amount of work for us to do. Amount. Here we go. There is a large amount of work for us to do. Now, guys, amount means how much, right? How much. But we, listen. We only use amount with uncountable nouns. Okay? Uncountable nouns. Example, there is a large amount of work. Can you count work? Can you count it? No, you can't count it, right? So we say amount of work. And very common, we say large or big amount, big amount. Somebody else give me another uncountable noun. Somebody give me another uncountable noun. Well, look at this. Look at this. This is I'm not happy about this. Hair. Can you count hair? Right? So what could you say about Mark? Mark has look. I don't care. Hair is stupid. What could you say about Mark with amount? Mark has what kind of amount? What kind of amount? Yeah, okay, so money, air, uncountable nouns. But can you count this? No, you can't count this. So what kind of amount of hair? Not really, Pedja. It's not really a countable noun. I mean, it is actually both, but usually it's uncountable. But use amount, Stephen Blair. Use amount. Use amount. Alejandra has no sound too. What's going on? Okay. No amount. Okay, a lot of people don't understand. So would we say small amount or big amount of hair? Which one? Which one? Which one? One. Pascoa. I'm not bald. I'm not bald, Pascoa. I have hair. Well, yeah, I'm pretty bald actually. But a little amount, usually, yeah, a little amount of hair. Usually we say small amount. Mark has a small amount of hair on his head. Medium amount? Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. That's really nice of you. Yeah, okay. A small amount of hair. Now, you guys understand? We say big amount, large amount, or small amount. Small amount. Yeah, everybody. Let me know, guys. I don't know. Like Neil had problems yesterday with the sound, so maybe today I'm having problems with the sound. Maybe YouTube is having problems. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Huge amount of love. Thank you. Al-Walid Binuf. Thank you. Dimitri, Mark doesn't have any hair. I have hair. What is this? What is this? What is this? Okay, we'll stop talking. We always talk about my hair in this class. Okay, now if it's countable, what should we say? Amount? Example, I have a big amount of friends on Facebook. Is this good English? Carla, is this good English? Rosa, is this good English? Pascoa, Milena, Dimitri, Diari, Adam, is this good English? I have a big amount of friends. Amount of friends? Is nope. Carla says nope. This is not good. This is not good. Why? Because friend is countable. Okay, don't say amount. Don't say amount. Now, okay, hold on. Now, some students are getting confused. Of course, we can say a lot of, or many, or much. But this is a different way to say this. A different way, right? So much, how do you say much? Well, we say a large amount of. And what about little? Well, we say a small amount of, right? I have a little hair. I have a small amount of hair, right? But what about many? What about many? What should we say? Yes, Stephen Blair, thank you. Look at Stephen Blair's comment, guys. We don't say amount, we say number of friends. Okay, number of friends. I have a big number of friends on Facebook. And what's another way to say this? What's another way to say this? You just say, I have many friends. I have a lot of friends. But yeah, I'm teaching you guys another way to say this. I have a big number of friends. I have a large number of friends. Right? Okay? Okay. Just the video stops. Huh, interesting. Huh, maybe, I don't know what's going on. Our YouTube usually works really well. Let's go to the next word, guys. We talked about this word last lesson. Author. Please type the word author. Yes, Vivek, you're late. You know that. We start every class at 9 o'clock in Canada. It's okay, Vivek. You're allowed to be late. Please write the word that you hear, okay? Author. Yes, good job, guys. Author. And remember, author is a person that writes a book. Okay, let's go on to the next word. Oh, this one's difficult. Category. Listen to my beautiful North American pronunciation. Category. And maybe British pronunciation, they say category. Very strong T. Category. Yeah, and category means kind. Okay, there are many different categories, right? There are many different kinds of literature. Most of these words are about literature, about reading, about books, right? Category. Let's go to the next word. Century. All right, century. Century means 100 years. 100 years. Century. Listen to my pronunciation. Century. Century. Yeah, century. Here we go. Century. Often TU sounds like chew. Like picture. Hanan, welcome. Picture, literature, right? It sounds like ch. Next word, chapter. Oh, and century means 100 years, okay? So we also say 19th century, 20th century, 21st century. Now is the 21st century, right, guys? Next word, chapter. Good job, Carla. Chapter. There are 12 chapters in this book, right? So look at the book. You see one, right? That means chapter one. Next one, character. Please type the word in the chat. Please type it. And if you can't use the chat, maybe you're using Facebook or something, you must open the YouTube app on your phone, okay? Open this lesson in the YouTube app, and then you can chat with me. Character, character. So in a movie or in a book, a person is called a character, right? A story has many characters. So the main character of the story is on the cover of the book. So this one is 007, James Bond. Next word, communicate, communicate, communicate. Be careful, Vivek, we need an ER, ER, right, for character, ER. That's okay. I want you guys to compare your answers with what you see. So the next word is communicate. How many M's in communicate? How many M's? Is there one M or two M's? Yeah, two M's. Be careful. Communicate. We are learning English so that we can communicate with people all over the world. Beautiful. Communicate. Two M's, guys. Two M's. Next one. Completely. 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 I haven't drunk this cup of coffee completely. Completely. Yeah, two M's, yeah. Okay, here we go, here we go. Completely, completely. Good. Don't forget the E here. Don't forget the E, okay, Mona? Complete, right? Completely. Next, so completely means 100%. Complete, finished, right? So very common, we say, I am completely finished. I am completely finished. Okay, it means 100%, no more. Okay, completely. Now the next word, concerned. Concerned. Are you concerned about the test we have next week? Are you concerned? Are you worried? Are you concerned about the test we have next week? Vivek, you would say, I am completely in love with her. I am completely in love with her. Concerned. I am concerned. Are you concerned? Are you concerned about the test? Concerned means a little bit worried. Okay, next word, contact. Contact is a noun. It's also a verb, right? It's also a verb. So what's the best way? What's the best way to contact you? What's the best way to contact you? What's the best way to communicate with you? Email, phone, chat. What's the best way to contact you? Contact information, right, guys? What's the best way to contact you? Contact. What's the best way to contact you? Okay, next word, describe. Describe. Could you please describe what the man looks like? Could you please describe what the man looks like? Could you please describe, not describe, but describe. Describe. Could you please describe by WhatsApp? The best way to contact honey is by WhatsApp. Interesting. WhatsApp. Okay. So describe, describe. Listen to my pronunciation. Describe, describe. Right? Explain, talk about, give details, give information. Next word, drama. Drama, 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 drama. What kind of movie do you want to watch? Do you want to watch a comedy or a drama? Comedy or a drama? Do you want to watch a comedy or a drama? What does that mean? Comedy or a drama? What's drama? Drama is like serious, right? It's a serious story. Okay. Next one, draw. Draw. Let's draw a picture. Let's draw a picture. Draw. How do you spell draw? Please type it in the chat. Romantic. You want to watch a romantic movie? No, thank you. No, thank you. Draw. Draw. Good job, guys. Draw. Let's draw a picture. Draw. Next word is drawing. Well, you don't have to type drawing, but drawing is a noun, okay? Be careful. So draw is a verb. Let's draw a picture. But you see here on the wall, what is this called? This is called a picture, or we can say a drawing, okay? There are many of the artist's drawings at the museum, okay? There are many drawings. Be careful, okay, guys? Drawings. That's a noun. It's, you know, it's also a verb. I am drawing a picture. But usually drawing is a noun. Drawing, not draying, drawing. Okay, next word, education. Education, education, edu. Sometimes du sounds like Jew. Education, 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 like during, du, during. So education. Good job, Vivek, Carla. Good job, Steve. Good job, Ansavilia. Painkiller, best name. Education. Education means learning and teaching, everything about school, right? I had a very good education. You can say that. My education was very good, thanks to my wonderful teachers. Yeah. Now the next one, what, you know, a movie has a start. We can also say beginning, but the movie also has an ending. Ending. The movie has a happy ending. Please type it in the chat. Ending, 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 ending. The movie has a happy ending. 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 Let's go, let's go. Let's see it in the chat. Let's see it in the chat. Good job, Milena. Ending. That one was easy, right? The movie has a happy ending. Okay. Usually we don't say end, we say ending, right? The ending of the movie was really good. Okay. Enjoyable. Enjoyable. I hope this class is enjoyable for you. Enjoyable. Enjoyable. Yes, Evan. Sad ending, happy ending, amazing ending. Yeah. But next word, enjoyable. 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 Yes. Good job, guys. Don't forget the end, Steve. Enjoyable. Enjoyable. Sometimes able is I-B-L-E, and usually it's A-B-L-E. Enjoyable. Okay, let's do a couple more. A couple more. This one is probably the most difficult. Most difficult, okay? Environment. Ooh. When I was a child, this word was really difficult for me. Environment. 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 Be careful. Environment. Probably easy for Carla because it's the same in Portuguese, but environment. Environment. Oh, Carla, mistake. I think that was just a typo. Environment. Good job. Environment, guys. The man is always thinking of new ways to help save the environment. So yeah, me too, yeah. This word is talking about nature, right? Nature and you know, the keeping the good. It's a really difficult word to explain, environment, but it's a very important word, right? Like nature, right? Environment. Let's do two more, okay? Two more. Exact. 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 No typo? Okay. Exact. Yeah, me too, Rosa, actually. Yeah, I hate that word. I hate that word too. Yeah. Exact. 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 Listen to my pronunciation. Exact. The time is 11:10 a.m. to be exact. The time is 11:10 a.m. to be exact. Exact. Yeah. Many times we say exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So exact just means very, very close details, right? Exact. Okay, last one. Actually, let's do two more. Two more. Express. Express. Express is like communicate, right? I want to communicate my love. I want to express my love for you, right? So, do you guys know Shakespeare, William Shakespeare? Of course you know Shakespeare. Shakespeare expressed his love for women through poetry. Shakespeare expressed his love. He communicated his love for women through poetry. Express. Victoire! Oh my goodness. It's a special day. Victoire is here, everybody. Victoire. Express. Wow. Okay, here we go. Let's stop there. Because I don't want to do this all class. But yeah, that's one way. That's one way to learn the vocabulary in the unit, right? Express. We will continue this next class with the rest of the words. The rest of the words. Do you guys know Shakespeare? William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, The Merchant of Venice. Plagiarism. Honey, I don't understand. You said, please, Mark, tell us about. Tell you about what? American pronouns, sentences, mountain, Clinton, Britain, so difficult. I don't understand that question. I don't know what you mean. Okay, and when was Shakespeare, William Shakespeare? William Shakespeare is the most important person in English literature. He was born in 1564. Interesting. So he was born in 1564. Right? What did he do? Well, he wrote many plays and poetry. Remember this word play, guys? Play. You know, it doesn't mean play soccer or play a game. It's a different meaning, right? A different meaning of play. Okay, somebody's talking about the chat. Okay, so a play. Remember this word, guys? A play. You know, what's the most famous play? Okay, let's do play acting. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, no, not videos. What's the most famous play? This image is really good, right? What do you think is the most famous play in the world? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Rosa. I think the most famous play, well, the most famous play in the English world, I don't know about your countries, guys, but in the English world is, I'm sure it's Romeo and Juliet. Do you guys know? Oh, here's this guy again. Let's take him out. Okay. The most famous play in the English world is Romeo and Juliet. Do you guys know this play? Yeah, okay, so it's famous in your countries too? Okay. Now, do you guys know, when I was a child, I don't know why, I don't know why, but women were not allowed to act in plays. Women were not allowed to act in plays. They were not allowed to act in plays, right? We're not allowed to act in plays. So how did they perform Romeo and Juliet? Have you studied this? Have you learned about this? How did they perform Romeo and Juliet without female actors? How did they perform it without female actors? With a mask? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, who did the female? That's what I'm asking, yeah. Discrimination, absolutely, Pasco, absolutely. Yeah, but yeah, exactly, Katerina knows. All the actors were men. All the actors were men during Shakespeare's time. During Shakespeare's time. Yeah, they were all men. So, Romeo was a man and Juliet was a man, right? Some men, their face is very young, and maybe you put special hair and they look like a girl, right? They look like a woman, right? So a man had to perform Juliet's character, Juliet's role. And we're going to talk about role in Friday's class. That's another vocabulary word. So in a movie or in a play, an actor's character is called a role. A role, like the actor's job, the actor's character, the actor's role. So Carla thinks this is really, really romantic. I don't know that play, Subham. I don't know that play, the Merchant of Venice. It's very famous, but I have never read it. But a man had to perform Juliet's role. so a very, very interesting. Now let's move on to grammar a little bit. And in Friday's class, we talked about had to, right? We talked about must, and we talked about have got to. But we talked about modal verbs. We talked about modal verbs. And my premium subscribers did some homework. Let me just make a copy of this, and then I can type in it. Thank you, premium subscribers, for doing your homework. That was really great. I made videos correcting all your homework, but we had some problems. Some people had some problems about this activity. So remember, in Friday's lesson, we talked about modal verbs, and modal verbs, yeah, okay, Google, thank you. Well, modal verbs are helping verbs, right? Do you guys remember modal verbs like can and could and should and will and would and may and might and shall? We'll talk about shall on Friday. Also ought to. Ought to is really special because of the word to, right? Now guys, something really, 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 really important about modal verbs is when we make negative sentences, right? We just add not. And usually it's not one word. Steve, you put something on Facebook, right? Steve put something in the Facebook group this morning. I saw it. Where is it here? There's Rosa's comment. Let's look at Steve's question. Or was it Steve? I'm pretty sure it was Steve Lynn. Yeah. Here's Steve's question, guys, in the Facebook group. Whoa. Okay. Can you guys see that? It's a little small, but Steve Lynn, Steve's in the chat here, right? Are there any okay, so are is plural, Steve. So are there any differences between the following TWO sentences? Okay, now look here, look at Steve's sentences, right? And remember, we talked about this on Friday, guys. I can't remember, but maybe it was Steve. But is this okay English, guys? Is this okay English? I cannot. Cannot is two words. Is that okay? It's okay, Steve. You're allowed to make mistakes. No mistakes are stupid. But is this okay? Cannot is two words. Are they two words? Right. Abdelaziz says no. I don't know why. I don't know why, Steve. Don't ask me why. Okay? Because usually it's two words, right? Could not, should not, right? Will not, would not, may not, might not. But cannot is crazy. It's one word. It's one word, right? So my answer, sorry, Steve, cannot is always one word in English. I don't know why. Sorry. Remember, guys, join our Facebook group. It's called Learn English on Facebook. Join our Facebook group. It's pretty cool. The link is in the description under the YouTube video, right? Go down in the YouTube video. You can see the link to join our Facebook group, but it's pretty cool. So this is an important rule. This is an important rule about modal verbs or helping verbs in general. Helping verbs, right? You guys know we have other, well, I have to close Facebook. It's making sounds. But you know, guys, like I have seen, and I wrote this example on Thushara's homework or Mona's, was it Mona or Thushara? I can't remember. But I have seen Titanic. How do you make this sentence negative? How do you make this sentence negative? Yeah, sorry, Steve. If you type too many comments, I don't know. YouTube doesn't like that for some reason. But how do you write this sentence negative? Because remember, the rule is just add not. Just add not to a helping verb. To a helping verb. Just add not. Yeah. And yeah, you see Vivek, look at Vivek, it's okay, but this is a very common mistake. Look at Vivek's comment here, guys. Vivek said, I don't have. But that's not correct, Vivek. What's the helping verb here? The helping verb is have. So we just add not. It's super easy. We just add not. Okay, let's do another example. Mark is wearing shoes. Okay, make this sentence negative. It's okay, Vivek, relax, it's okay. That's why you're here. It's okay. You guys, it's good that you try and you make mistakes. That's the only way you learn. Many students in our classes here, they don't try. They're super quiet and they don't, they can't learn. You learn by making mistakes. So guys, negative. What's the helping verb? The helping verb is. So we just add not to the helping verb, right? Now, I know maybe this is easy for you, and we've talked about this before, but remember this rule, because there's one more thing. Let's stop talking about me. Let's do this. Carla has a daughter. Carla has a daughter. Carla has a daughter. The chat. Okay, now we're back. Something's wrong with we're having internet problems, guys, because the internet is going like this. So I'm sorry about that. We'll try to fix that. Okay, now what's the problem, guys? Well, look at this sentence again. Remember, I wrote I have seen. So we have 1, 2 verbs. So this one is a helping verb, right? And remember, I wrote this one, marking shoes, 1, 2 verbs. So this one is a helping verb. So we just write this, Carla is not. The internet's gone down again. And it's coming up again. Wow, is it okay, guys? Is the video okay? Because the internet's doing this on me. Maybe we're having problems in Vancouver today with the internet. Usually it's great, right? Okay. So, with lots of mistakes here in the chat, lots of mistakes, right? Okay, what's the difference? How many verbs do you see here? How many verbs? I only see one verb, right? So this sentence doesn't have a helping verb. This sentence doesn't have a helping verb, right? So let's go back and let's just write this. Helping verb equals is. Oh, wrong one, right? That's this one down here. Helping verb equals have. right? But this one, helping verb equals ding ding. This is always a problem for students. This is always a problem for students, right? If there is no helping verb, that means we need do, does, or did. Okay? If you want to make a negative sentence, if you want to make this a negative sentence, you must use do, does, or did. Now, is it past? Is it past? No, this sentence is not past, right? So do we say Carla do not or does not? Well, we say, of course, Carla does not have a son. I don't know if that's true, Carla, but you know, just an example, right? Of course, does not, we do doesn't. Okay, also questions. So Rosa has seen Titanic. How do we make a question? Well, questions, we just change the helping verb here. So, has Rosa seen Titanic? Right? We just move the helping verb. So, Vivek is watching the video. What's a question? Well, a question, we just move the helping verb. So, is Vivek watching the video? Right? But if I do this, if I say, example, Ekaterina has to work. Actually, let's do past. Had to work. Is this a helping verb? Is this a helping verb? This is not a helping verb. These are not helping verbs. So that means we need do, does, or did. Now, of course, this one is past. So we use did, Ekaterina. Did. Okay? Did. Right. And remember, when you use do, does, or did, we must change the verb to base form, to infinitive. Did Ekaterina have to work? Okay? So why are we talking about this? Because these are the rules for helping verbs. Helping verbs. And remember, modal verbs are helping verbs. So, Ekaterina can speak English. Question, can she speak English? Right? Negative. Are we back? Guys, I'm sorry we're having internet problems today. It's not the computer, it's our internet. Something's wrong with the internet. It's going up and down. No, it's not your computer, Vivek. I'm sorry, it's not your computer, it's our internet. Something's wrong today with our internet service, and it's doing this. It's back. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, let's try to continue, and you know, hopefully it won't do that again. But it's our internet here. We have super fast, expensive internet, but today it's not. It's having problems. Okay. So I was saying, on Friday we started talking about these expressions: have to, have got to, and must. Now, which one is a modal verb? Which one is a modal verb? Are they all modal verbs? Are they all modal verbs? Let me know. Are these all helping verbs? Are these all helping verbs? Are they all modal verbs? Let's just say modal verbs. Yes or no? Which one's a modal verb? Right. Okay. Only must is a modal verb. Okay, must is a modal verb. What does that mean? Well, remember, we can add not to a modal verb. So must, we can say must not. Must, we can say must not. And listen, when we do a contraction, the pronunciation sounds like mustn't. Mustn't. The T is silent. Mustn't. Only English has contractions? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. No, that's not true. French has contractions. Yeah, I don't know, Rosa. I don't know what we call them. I don't know what we call them. I just call them phrases. I don't know what we call them. I just call them phrases because they're not modal verbs. Now, listen, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Well, must, we can say must not or mustn't. Why? Why? Because must is a modal verb. But now, let's talk about have to and have got to. Now, when you say have to, this is not a helping verb. This is not a helping verb. Have to is not a modal verb, Carla. Why? Well, remember the modal verb test, the helping verb test. Add not to a helping verb or modal verb, right? Cannot. Well, cannot is a strange example, but should not, will not, would not, right? Also questions. Questions, we say, should I go? Will I go? Would I go? Right? Yeah, but there it's not, okay? Would I go? We put the helping verb before the subject. We put the helping verb before the subject. So it's very, very important to understand that have to is not like this. It's not like this, right? So, I have to go. I have to go. Well, how do we make a negative sentence? Well, in this sentence, we have no helping verb. No helping verb, right? So, we can't. I have not to go. This is bad English because this is not a modal verb. It's not a modal verb. Okay? It's not a helping verb. No, French Leo, that's not correct. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. I have seen Titanic. In this sentence, have is a helping verb. It's a helping verb. So negative, we say, I have not seen Titanic. But this is different grammar. I have to go. Right, Steve. But that's different. Or I'm not going to talk about that right now. Ought to is very strange. Okay. So, I have seen Titanic. Have is a helping verb. That means we can say I have not seen Titanic. But I have to go, this sentence doesn't have a helping verb. So this is bad English. Remember, what do we do? What do we do if we have no helping verb? What do? We use do, does, or did. Okay? Remember that. So, what's the negative for this sentence? I do not, I does not, or I did not. Which one? Which one? It's a normal verb. Yes, Aaron. Yes. Yes. Which one do we say? I do not, I does not, or I did not for this sentence. Actually, this one is not possible, right? We say he or she or it does, right? So, the negative, I do not have to go. I do not have to go. Does that make sense, guys? It's not a modal verb. If a teacher tells you it's a modal verb, they're not correct. They are not correct. Okay, what about a question? What about a question? Rosa has to go. Rosa has to go. This sentence doesn't have a helping verb. So remember my rule. right? Use do, does, or did. So what's a question? What's a question? Rosa is a she, right? So do Rosa, does Rosa, or did Rosa? Question, Carla, question. So does Rosa? And remember, if you use do, does, or did, we change the main verb. Does Rosa have to go? Whoops, sorry. Negative, Rosa doesn't have to go. Rosa does not have to go. Does everybody understand that? Let's do one more example. One more example. Elena, I think she's still on vacation, had to work today. She had to work today. Does this sentence have a helping verb? Does it have a helping verb? No, it doesn't. It doesn't have a helping verb. So if I want to change this to negative, I need do, does, or did. Which one's past? Which one's past? Did. Elena didn't. And remember, if you use do, does, or did, we change the verb to the main verb, right? Have. Didn't have to work today. Is that clear? Is that clear? So, why are we talking about this? We talked about this last week. Well, let's look at this expression. Have got to. Now, have got to, what does it mean? Remember, the meaning, have got to, must, have to, they're really kind of the same meaning. They're the same meaning. Of course, this one is the most popular. If you're not sure, please use have to. Have to is the most popular. We talked about have to. We talked about must. Now let's talk about have got to. Now, have got to, when we say have got to, we must understand that have, in this phrase, have is a helping verb. It's a helping verb. Huh? Let's go back. Let's go back. Remember, have to, have is not a helping verb. So we use do, does, or did. This is students, they don't understand English because of this. Have got to go, is it right? Yeah, it's right. That's different grammar, Jan Mike. That's called the past perfect. That's different grammar. Right now we're talking about had to or have to. Okay, so when we use have got to, they're the same meaning. They're the same meaning, but different grammar. In this sentence, have is not a helping verb. But in this sentence, have is a helping verb. So in this, we say haven't got to. Or a question, have you got to? Okay, have you got to? What's the difference between have got and have got to? Well, have got just means have. I have a brother. I've got a brother. But I've got to, I have to, it means I need to, right? I must. Okay? Yes. You guys understand? So let's look at this a little bit. Okay. So have to, negative, we say you don't have to. You don't have to. Of course, the positive is you have to close the door. You have to close the door. So negative sentences, we need a helping verb. Now, what is the question? What is the question? Well, we need the helping verb first. Do you have to go? Do you have to go? Right, that's not correct, Rosa, right? Okay, so we have you have to, you don't have to, right? This have is not a helping verb, so we need don't. And then question, do you have to? What about have got to? What's the negative? What's the negative? Remember, have got to, have is a helping verb. It's a special present perfect phrase. Yes, it is, Alejandra. Yes, it is. Yeah, but we don't think about the meaning like that, okay? But yeah, the grammar comes from the present perfect. You're right. You have got to. What's the negative? Have got. Have is a helping verb, right? Remember the rule. Where's the rule? Add not to a helping verb. Add not, right? So you have not, because this have is a helping verb. You have not got to go. Good, guys. Looks like a lot of people understand. Very good. And have you got to go? Helping verb is first. Now, must is a helping verb. It's a modal verb. So negatives, we say you mustn't close. I changed it to go, right? Sorry. Close the door. I was talking about go, right? Okay. You mustn't close the door. Now, must is not really common in questions, so we made that one gray. Yeah, can we say you haven't gotta go? I don't like that. I don't like you using that. It's okay speaking like that, but yeah, that's okay, Carla. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Okay, we have to hurry. This is not a helping verb. This is not a helping verb. So what's the negative? What's the negative? We have no helping verb here. So remember, we need do, does, or did. We need do, does, or did because there is no helping verb here. Come on, guys, please type it in the chat. We don't have to. We don't have to hurry. Thank you. We don't have to hurry. And a question, remember questions, you start a question with a helping verb. What's the helping verb? Well, no helping verb here. So we need do, does, or did. Do. Do we have to hurry? Okay? Do we have to hurry? Now, have got. How do you say have got for this meaning? Have got. Well, have got is the same as have got to is the same as have to. So we have got to hurry. Good, guys. Thank you for helping me in the chat. Now, what about the negative? Have got. Have is a helping verb. That's the difference. This one is not a helping verb. This one is a helping verb. So what's the negative of have got? What's the negative? I'm waiting. No, Mukhtar. No. Add not to a helping verb. Add not to a helping verb. We use do with I, we, they, and that's it. And you. So do I, do you, do we, do they. Okay? He, she, and it, we use does. Well, remember, add not to the helping verb, excuse me. So we have not got to hurry. Okay, and of course, positive is we must hurry. Let's do one more, because I still see some mistakes here. One more. Okay. So the question is, does he have to wake up early? Does he have to? Now, listen. He, we need does, right? But remember, when we use does, or do, or did, we must, the main verb must be infinitive. It must be the main form, right? Let's just copy this. Let's copy this and put it here. But no, that's not the answer. But remember, questions, we need does he have to. But positive, no helping verb. No helping verb. He have to? No, like Rosa or Peja, he has to wake up early. He has to wake up early. Very quickly, what's the negative? What's the negative? Well, no helping verb, so we need do, does, or did. Of course, we need does. He does. He does. He does. Add not to the helping verb. He does not. Has no. Remember, do, does, or did. The verb must be infinitive. He does not have to go. Or he does not have to wake up early. I don't know why I got that in my head. Okay, let's do this one. He hasn't got to. He hasn't got to. He hasn't got to. Remember, just add not to the helping verb. So what's the positive sentence? I'm waiting. Good job, guys. Good job. Let's move. Okay, Vivek has written the answer. Thank you, Vivek. He has got to wake up early. Good job. Look at the difference, right? Look at the difference. The difference is has and hasn't. We just add not to the helping verb. So what's the question? Helping verb first. Has he got to wake up early? Has he got to wake up early? Okay. And must. Well, must, what's the negative? Well, must is a helping verb. Just add not to a helping verb. So he must not wake up early. Remember, must not, we can say mustn't. Mustn't. We don't say the T. Whew, I'm tired. Do you guys understand that? That a lot of mistakes are about that. A lot of mistakes are about that. And my premium subscribers in their homework, some of them made mistakes about that. Okay? Now, before we finish today's class, I want to talk about, well, the meaning a little bit. Why is it has he? Fajr, you're not listening. We talked about it a lot. Has he. Has is the helping verb. It's the helping verb. Fajr, go back in the video. Go back in the video, and I explained why we use has he. We start the question with the helping verb. So has got, has is the helping verb. So negative, hasn't. Question, has he. But here, this is not a helping verb. It's not a helping verb. It's just like this. He has a dog. He has a dog. How many verbs? How many verbs? Only one. It's not a helping verb, right? So what's the negative of he has a dog? He hasn't? No, because this is not a helping verb. So we need do, does, or did. He, we use does. He does not have a dog. He does not have a dog, right? Question, has he a dog? No. Question, we start with the helping verb. Does he have a dog? So it's the same thing. It's the same thing. He has to wake up early. He does not have to wake up early. Does he have to wake up early? Okay, enough about that. I wrote it wrong where? He has to wake up early, doesn't have to wake up early, does he have to? Where did I write it? Where did I write it wrong, Carla? Oh, hey, Selma. I saw your pizza. Thank you. I saw your pizza. Okay, so I want to stop talking about this grammar in today's class. Next class, I want to start talking about some new grammar. But there's something really important about this grammar that we haven't talked about. Now, the meaning. Now, a lot of students think must is really, really strong, and you know, have to and have got to are 100% the same meaning. 100% the same meaning. Okay. Now, have got to, we cannot say this about the past. We can't say this about the past, or we can't. It's really difficult to use, right? So have to is really, really popular. Have to is the most popular. So please use this. Please do. I wrote it wrong. What did I write wrong? You guys, somebody, what did I write wrong? Where's my mistake? He must wake up. He mustn't wake up earlier. He hasn't got to wake up early. What did I hate you, Mark. You hate me? Why do you hate me, Mark? Guys, what did I write wrong? That's 2 comments. What did I write wrong? I'm missing something. He has to wake up early. He does not have to wake up early. Does he have to wake up early? He has got to wake up early. He hasn't got to wake up early. Has he got to wake up? Oh, this? Okay, whatever. You guys understand. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Go? Okay, 3rd column. Okay, thank you. All right. Now, here's what I want to talk about. The negative. The negative. I don't have to go. Same thing. I haven't got to go. Okay? I must. I mustn't go. Let me start again. Let me start again. I'm almost finished. We're almost finished today's class. This is really easy, guys. I have to go. I have got to go. I must go. I need to go. They're all really similar. They're all basically the same meaning. Okay? So please don't worry about the difference in the meaning. Which one is the most popular? Probably this one and this one. They're the most popular. Okay? You didn't like my strawberry? I don't know what is strawberry? I don't understand that. I should go. Yeah, guys, stop. Please stop. I don't know why, but should and must are completely different. They're totally different. I don't know why students think they're so similar. Should is really soft. It's not. It's really weak. It's not strong. Okay? Should is really gentle. It's really weak. Must is super strong. You must. They're completely different. Okay? Students always say, oh yeah, should, must, yeah, they're the same. No, they're very different. Please be careful. Okay? Should is very weak. It's very gentle. Okay, it's gentle. I am right? Okay, thank you. Okay, right, you know, but before we finish today's lesson, I want you guys to understand these ones are all very similar. They're all very similar. Okay? But negative are not similar. So let's change these one more time to negative. I don't have to go. I haven't got to go. Let's take this one out. Need to. What's the negative? Well, need is not a helping verb. It's not a helping verb. So is this okay? Yeah, should and ought to are exactly the same meaning. Okay? Yeah, guys, click thumbs up because I'm tired. I worked hard today. I worked hard for you. But hold on, is this correct? Is this correct? Is need a helping verb? Is it a helping verb? No, French Leo, need is not a helping verb. Guys, if there's one thing today, please remember, don't add not to a main verb, only not to a helping verb, right? Need is not a helping verb. It's not a helping verb. So this is impossible. Same as this, okay? Need is just like have. It's a main verb. I don't need to go. Okay. So what does this mean? What does this mean? I don't. Let's say you. Okay, you. Okay. These are all basically the same meaning. Now, okay, but needn't, Selma, is really it's a different kind of grammar. It's a different meaning. And it's not really common. It's not really common, but it's more common in British English, and it's old English. I think it's old. Maybe a long time ago, need was a helping verb, but now it's not a helping verb. So I don't want to talk about that. Okay. Now, what do these mean? They're all the same meaning. What does it mean? It means not necessary. It means not necessary. So you don't have to go means you can go, but it's not necessary. It's okay. You can go, but it's not necessary. Yeah, I agree, Carl. I don't like that. Needn't. Ugh, ugly. You can go, but it's not necessary. Right? So you guys know, I don't know, like this is a stupid example, but in church, you guys are from, a lot of you guys, you don't have this, right? But every Sunday in Canada, many people go to church, and during church, they do this. They do this. We give money to the church, but it's not necessary. It's not necessary. You can do it. You can pay, but it's not necessary. It's not necessary, so you don't need to pay. You don't have to pay. You haven't got to pay. They're all the same. They're all the same. Same in France, same in Brazil, yeah. Not with modal verbs, Mona. Not with modal verbs. Yeah, donate, yeah. It's not necessary. But what does this mean? Is this the same? Is this the same? Is this the same meaning? Because remember, you have to pay, you need to pay, you have got to pay, you must pay. These are all the same meaning. They're all the same meaning. These ones, negative, are all the same meaning. But this one is totally a different meaning. It's French Leo, it's not stronger. It's a completely different meaning. Completely, 100%. Completely different meaning. Cool. See you later, Steve. Have fun in Japan. What does you mustn't pay mean? It's not stronger, Alejandra. It's not that. It's not that. What does that mean? This means don't pay. Don't pay. Whoa, what happened there? Whoa, where? Don't pay. You can't pay. Right? It is necessary. It is necessary that you do not pay. It is necessary that you do not pay. I'm tired. So what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this sign mean? Remember, you listen, because some people think they understand, but they don't understand. You don't have to use your cell phone here. What does that mean? It means you can use it, but it is not necessary. You can use it. It's okay. It's okay. You can use it, but it's not necessary. Is that this meaning? Is that this meaning? Does this mean, yeah, you can use it. It's okay. You can use it. It's okay, but it's not necessary. Is that the meaning? No. The meaning is don't use your cell phone. So you don't have to use it? No. You must. You mustn't use your cell phone here. Oh, I need to go home and go to bed. Yeah, not allowed. Yeah, you're right. Do you understand the difference? So if you see this, you have to turn off your cell phone. Same thing. You must turn off your cell phone. So positive sentences, they're the same meaning. They're the same meaning. But negative sentences, they're very different meaning. You have to turn off your cell phone. You must turn off your cell phone. But you mustn't use your cell phone. You mustn't use your cell phone. Yes, Rosa, prohibition, forbidden, not allowed. Okay, so premium subscribers, you guys are going to do some homework to practice this. So on Friday, I asked you to do number 1 and 2. Skip number 3. Do number 4. Okay. Do number 4. Oh, this is Grammar 4.1, by the way, premium subscribers. This is Grammar 4.1. Some of you guys started this for homework. Do number 4. And then I really want you guys to do number 5, the negative sentences. Which one? So example, in this museum, you mustn't or you haven't got to take any photos. Which one? Well, mustn't. It means no photos, no photos. Okay, I want you guys to do that for homework. It's really important that you understand this. Now, Thushara asked me about the blog. You guys, here are your email addresses. Thushara, your email is a Gmail address. So if you use your Gmail address, you can open my blog. It's open. You can open my blog. Only these people can open my blog. So make sure you use the correct email address. If you have a different email address, I don't know. I don't know your address. I'm sorry. I don't know your other address. So Thushara, if you're having problems with my blog, you must use this email. You mustn't use a different email. Guys, my next class, somebody's asking about my next class. My next class is on Friday at this time, okay? At this time. Zara's sick, oh no. Yeah, that's okay. If you guys are sick or busy, I understand, but please try to do your homework and share your homework with me, and I will make videos. Now remember, premium subscribers, tomorrow is video chat day, right? So please join the video chat. Okay, the same time that we start this class. Okay? Now, if you guys want to do homework to practice what we study in class, or you guys want to do quizzes and you want to email me, you need to become a premium subscriber. Please become a premium subscriber. Unfortunately, yeah, it costs money, but we need support. We need more support. You know, today our internet is having problems, so probably that means we have to pay more money for the internet. Well, where are we going to get this money from? Well, the only money we get is from premium subscribers and donations. So click the link under the YouTube video description. there's the link. I just put it in the chat. You sign up here, and it helps us do this. And maybe in the future we can open more classes, new classes. Okay, I have to go. We did a really long class today. But thanks, guys. This is my favorite part of the week. I love doing this, so please keep coming. Please become a premium subscriber. Other than that, thank you very much.